Cancer, baby, welcome. What's up, Cancer? Happen to be in a good mood. Don't know why. Probably just the coffee hitting. Anywho, let's move forward, Cancer. Let's see what whatever comes out. Let's see what messages Spirit currently has for you. Whatever comes out. We'll start with the oracles. What messages do you have for the sign of Cancer, Spirit? What messages do you have for the sign of Cancer at this point in time? What messages do you have for Cancer at this point in time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. These cards are funny. You have nature, dreams, suspicion, and lies at the bottom. Some of you, I don't know why I just got this, but some of you, your dream job is to be out in nature. Whether you're like bird watching or you become a park ranger, some of you want to work in nature, whatever that is to you. That is a dream of yours. But you have a lot of people that are like, it feels a little judgmental. They're like, what? You want to work at the park? Why? So some of you, that is your dream. Others of you, you might be seeing a lot of birds in your dreams. You might be seeing like animals in your dreams. In your dreams, you could be out in nature. So something about outside could be prominent in your dreams. And it's making you, if anything, it's weird. So when you go out into nature, that's one way to ground, right? So if you walk in the grass barefoot, as you know, you're connecting to the earth. And so it grounds you. And as a water sign, I highly recommend it because water signs can kind of like be a little like just kind of everywhere because that's just your nature. So some of you do need to go outside and ground. However, those of you who aren't grounding, if you find that a lot of your dreams are outside, that's kind of Spirit's way of grounding you to a degree. Others of you, like I said, you could be seeing birds. If you could look up to see what birds, what significant spiritual meaning birds have. And maybe that's kind of where your message really is. It may not be here, but it may be in that totem of what the spirit animal is for birds. But some of you are getting really graphic and very intense dreams about someone, and now you're starting to be suspicious. So for me personally, if I dream about you, it's not for no reason, right? My intuition is trying to tell me something about you that I'm not picking up here in the 3D. So 5D is always active. Your soul is always active. Your higher self is always active. So any single time that you feel intuitively drawn to something, that's your higher self saying, go do that. When you feel repelled from it, intuitively repelled, that's your higher self saying, stay away from it, right? So your dreams might be causing suspicion of someone that you might think is lying to you. So you might find that you might be having some predictive dreams where you're like, oh, I dreamt that this happened, or I've been having a feeling about this person. I keep dreaming about them. Why? Whatever that person is doing in your dreams, go with it. I'm not saying accuse them, but like go with it. Pay more attention to them here in the 3D because your higher self is trying to tell you something. And even if it seems like you are being a little overly suspicious or you're being a little like extra precautious around them or extra cautious around them, it's for a reason. So go with it. Don't ever doubt your intuition. People are not worth that. Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have for the sign of Cancer at this point in time? What does Cancer need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the sign of Cancer. What does Cancer need to know at this point in time, Spirit? What does Cancer need to know at this point in time? So another one flip out. I guess I did not. Okay, one more. Sweet. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands. And lastly, you have the 10 of Wands at the bottom. You guys are about to have some good news when it comes to your money. So much so that it could be a windfall of money. It could be an inheritance. It could just be a new job. You're making more money. Some of you have been experiencing this already. And so, you know, that's the good news. Like, you guys have money coming in, whether you're doing something online, whether you're doing something physically here in the 3D, whether that's you just really working hard at your job, whatever it is you're doing, it's putting you in the 10 of Pentacles. So much so that you have become very, very strict about what it is that you're spending your money on. And you're also cutting out energies that do not serve you at this point in time. I think a lot of you are realizing that the blessings that are coming in and the people that are around you, you're being very, very specific about who gets to join in on that blessing, right? And so I also see it too. You have the Queen of Swords is like this, and then you have this Queen of Wands. It's two queen energies. I feel like if this isn't a mother-daughter dynamic, this is you transitioning into the next level, right? So Queen of Swords is very cold and cutthroat and sets boundaries, right? So maybe I feel you are being guided into a more passionate role right now. So maybe some of you are genuinely looking for passion in what you do, trying to figure out where it is that you should be putting your time and energy to. So with the Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands, there is a lot of fire energy here, but again, like, you're looking at this at the Three of Wands here. You're looking for your ships to come in. So what I'm really seeing is you're transitioning from this Queen of Swords who has to set up boundaries. And again, that's a process. So some of you are in the middle of this process, right? And you're very successful at it, right? So 10 of Pentacles, like, even though it talks about tangible money and blessings like that, sometimes the blessing is in what you do, right? So money creates value, supposedly, but it does, right? So again, 10 of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be money. You're creating value, and most of you are becoming a more valuable person. Because think about it, celebrities, VIP people, they don't come down and hang out with your average Joe. They're not like friends with just anyone, right? They have to set those boundaries because they are of value. They are a valuable person. They can't just be mixing with other people. And it's nothing against those people. It's just those people aren't on their level, right? And that's what we want to do, is we want to continue to grow with people that are on our level. And so I feel like some of you that are in the process of being a Queen of Swords and cutting people out, well, your next blessing is becoming the Queen of Wands. You get to embrace more creativity. You get to embrace more passion. You get to be that person that brings light to others because you just went through this period of cutting people out. And so because of that, it spawns this whole new energy of just excitement and a new journey and adventure. The Knight of Swords, like, they're very, they're passionate, but it's like they start to find, Knight of Swords is kind of like a player energy. Knight of Wands is more of like a player energy because of the wand, but like, I don't ever kind of discount him either. Because again, like, you could just be wanting to find connections, meaningful connections with people. And because she has her eye on the Knight of Wands, some of you might be getting into a little bit of a love or a hookup situation with someone that's younger than you. Or they could be around your age or vice versa. But I am seeing a young energy here where they're mixing with an older energy. So I don't know. Either you're the Queen of Wands and you're about to meet someone younger, or vice versa. You're the younger one. And so moving forward, though, despite you having this chemistry with this Knight of Wands, you're still, your eye is on the prize, right? You're still looking at your Three of Wands. You're still looking at your growth. It doesn't distract you. And so that's the positive news, right? Because you're tired of being burdened. You know, some of you have just been burdened by dealing with situations and people and having to put your energy and emotions into that. And so I see you not taking things so personally in the near future. I see you being more passionate about your new beginnings. I see you being passionate about new people that come in. And again, you might have, it could be a one-night stand, or it could be, truth flew out, the Ace of Swords. It could just be you know, having fun for some time, but you don't get your emotions attached to that person. So that's the good news. If you're looking for situationships right now where nobody gets hurt and everybody's on the same page, and for once you're not the one falling in love with somebody and breaking your own heart, like that's on the horizon for you. Let's see what your money's looking like. Money messages for the sign of Cancer. Any money messages for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any money messages for the sign of Cancer. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups, Temperance, the Seven of Pentacles, Hermit, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Nine of Wands. At the bottom, you have the Three of Swords. And at the bottom of that, you have the Ten of Wands again. Okay, what I'm seeing here is definitely a money message. I see a lot of you reflecting back on the past of everything. Emotional, financial, home situation. Like right now, you guys are in a period of reflection, right? That's how I see it. And you've been guided to do this because you've kind of needed to take a step back and really, really look at what you've been pouring your cup into, right? And a lot of you, it hasn't been you. It's been someone else. But with time, somehow, some way, you managed to pull yourself out of a situation and now you are pouring into your own cup, right? And so now you're reflecting back on everything that you've ever invested in, right? Because Seven of Pentacles talks about investment. It talks about what you put your time and energy into. It also talks about reaping your rewards, right? What's that saying? Enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? So a lot of you have been focusing on that. And you've been in hermit mode. A lot of you have really just been doing things alone, being a little bit more secretive, being exclusive with your time. You're hanging out with certain people and you're not hanging out with other people, right? But I see you working hard at trying to rebuild yourself and trying to build up your money. And again, I believe in personal growth. So when you build yourself, when you work on yourself, this is when you produce the coins, right? You can't expect the universe to give you valuable things. You can't expect the universe to give you blessings if you have not worked on yourself, right? Think about it. Let's say you're in your 20s, right? Even me, like I'm in my 30s. I'm in a different point though. So let's say I wasn't healed. Let's say I'm 37 and I'm not healed. Do you really think that the universe or God or whatever is going to bless me with millions of dollars just for me to blow it? Like think about it. That's like you becoming a millionaire at like 15 and you know nothing about nothing, right? What do you know about the world? Some of us, even being older, what do we know about the world? It's not until you experience anything that you truly know something, because you'll never know everything, right? So it's like God giving you these blessings, and for what? You're not healed, so you're just going to blow the blessing, and then next thing you know, you're not going to fulfill whatever your life purpose is. And so that's why we get put into trials and tribulations, to be able to overcome those obstacles, but to also obtain the lesson, so that when we finally get to a place of value, when we finally get to a place of where we can accept our blessings, we are more grateful for the blessing. You can't be happy without knowing what sadness is, right? Because you have to be able to appreciate what happiness is. So again, a lot of you have been in hermit mode and you've been working really hard on yourself. And some of you, this has been a burden to you. You're just like, man, like I'm so tired. But personal development is a lifetime skill. It's a lifetime job, really, because you never want to stop working on yourself. But because of it, I see here from, not only do you go from 7 of coins to the 8 of coins, but at this point, your money's growing, right? That's what it's showing me. So for those of you, when it comes to your money situation, your money's going to start to grow. But first, you have to grow, right? You have to grow up. It's like when you're a kid and someone gives you $5, you think it's all the money in the world, right? Give a kid $100. Oh my God, they're rich, right? When we know like $100 ain't shit. Not to be that person, but it's true. It can only get you so much. But that's the point. You know, some of you, I see like you think that you make really good money right now, but then it's like the money kind of grows and you're like, oh shit, like I'm making real money now. And it's because you worked on yourself. So for some of you, just know that if your money situation isn't quite where you want it to be, it is on its way, but that only comes with you willing to grow yourself. When you grow yourself, you grow your money. I think that's the best way to put that. Grow yourself, grow your money. I promise you that's kind of one of the secrets, okay? All right, last messages. Any messages for the sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for the sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, last message for you guys. You've got the 10 of Candles, so the 10 of Wands. Again, what are you guys burdened by, man? You have the 9 of Crypts, which Crypts are cups. Temperance. Ace of Claws, so Ace of Swords. Justice. The 8 of Castles. Castles are, I already forgot. Castles are coins, sorry. And Page of Candles, Page of Coins. At the bottom, you have the 2 of Coins. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, with the Ace of Claws, which is the Ace of Swords and Justice, you have divine intervention. You are more protected than you think. So if you think that your life is falling apart right now, guess what? It is. And it's for a reason. Because the universe has to step in order to guide you now. Like, you've spent enough time doing whatever it is that you're doing. Not that you've been doing anything wrong. It's just some of you, it's harder to learn the lesson when you continue to repeat cycles and nothing is changing from those cycles, right? And we're all guilty of that. So the universe, God, honestly, justice to me is God. And with the Ace of Swords, it's always the hand of God that's coming down from the clouds. So God is really, really stepping in. Doesn't matter if you don't believe in God, the universe, source, whatever you believe in. A higher power has stepped into your life right now. Because you've been burdened and burned by so many people, by so many situations, that you're not appreciating the fact of being in the 9 of Cups right now. You have wish fulfillment coming in. And with Temperance here, dude, like, Temperance is spirit guides and all that. So this is a very, right here, this is the most spiritual message I pulled since I've started this, okay? You guys right now are being guided by your spirit guides, your ancestors, your, by whatever your God is. They have stepped in, right? Because you have wish fulfillment coming in, and maybe it hasn't happened yet because you're still here, you're still burdened, right? You're getting, and that's why in the beginning I'm telling you, you're cutting people off. You're in the Queen of Swords energy for a reason. Do not waste that. Cut the people out that need to be cut out, because you have 9 of Cups coming, right? And this is Temperance looking at your 9 of Cups. They're like, he's like, I wave this fucking wand and you guys get everything you want. But I can't do that because you have free will. So think about it like that. It's like, how can your guides or whatever you believe in, how can they bless you if you're not ready for the blessing? And they're just waiting. Like, look at him. I done polished this shit for the last 20 years I've been polishing this shit. I'm ready to wave it. Listen, I don't want this man to keep polishing his fucking walking stick. So get your shit together so that he can finally wave the fucking thing and get you what you want. Okay? You have divine intervention at play right now, 100%. Now that's going to lead you to the 8 of castles. Right? What did I say? Castles was coins. Again, you're working hard. You have to. With the Page of Wands, you have a brand new beginning that's coming slowly but surely. Page of Wands is an energy that asks you to be curious. It's an energy that asks you to ask questions, to want to go on adventures, to meet new people. Like, that's part of the blessing. The blessing is you get to get out of your day-to-day, your norm, and move forward on on a crazy adventure we call life. Okay? And so let's start really, I like I was telling Pisces in the last reading, on this channel, I'm going to push healing more than anything. I'm going to ram it down your throat until it actually heals you, okay? I'm a big believer in healing. Like I said, grow yourself, grow your money. You have, like, we live in a society right now where people are not healed, but yet they claim that they are. And then when they get into situations or when blessings come their way and they push them away, you have to be a healed individual to the point where you can accept love, real love, okay? Where you can accept the fact that you are deserving of a raise, you are deserving of appreciation, you are deserving of all the good things that come. Stop being this wounded soldier that has not changed their mindset and has allowed other people to dictate for you what you're deserving of, right? So again, you guys are the crab. You guys have a hard exterior, but you're still an emotional creature nonetheless. And so the way I see it is, you have that hard shell for a reason. It's to not be to not be penetrated, right? You're lucky. Pisces, they don't have a shell, right? They're out there being vulnerable. So you're the sign that has the shell. Same thing with Scorpio. They have the shell, but they have the stinger. There's a reason for that, right? So again, guys, like, you have the capacity to heal, to be healed, whatever that is, whatever that looks like to you. Some of you like to go to church. Some of you like to listen to tarot readings all day long. Others of you, you like to listen to positive speakers and stuff, motivational speakers. So do what you need to do in order to rebuild your self-esteem and your confidence, in order to be accepting of all the good that is coming for you, because you have good things coming towards you. You have good people coming towards you. Learn to accept that you are worthy of beautiful things, and beautiful things will start to happen for you. Okay? Thanks for joining this reading and my TED Talk, and I wish you guys a really good week, and I'll see you guys next time.